Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I want to play in my magazine journal. I just sewed the pages because I figured I wanted to do something other than just collage. I want to use this beautiful image from the East Wind. She's a new release. Anki is going to do 5 different images, and one of them is going to be included in the newsletter, the freebie newsletter. So if you're not registered to the newsletter, you really should be, because you're missing out on some beautiful images. I will be putting down in this description box below the link to the newsletter. And I'm sorry if you're hearing banging. It's my husband that's working on the kitchen before the guys come and fix some of the mess. So yeah. And I found this saying that I thought went well with her. It says, never say hoops, always say ah, interesting. So I decided I wanted to play with my Kuretake water paint, and so that's what I'm gonna do, and just create a loose background on this. I don't really have a background in mind. It's just a question of having fun. Okay, so that, and then I think I want to put some yellow, and yellow and blue makes green. And I'm fine with that because I really like green. Okay, so dry that off a bit. I just kind of want to play. Like I said, no big intentions behind what's going on, other than the fact that it's interesting to play. So my kids are arguing as well. So you're really getting the full foam sense. And I could edit this all out, but I figure it's kind of fun that you see that my life is just as noisy as yours is probably, and that yeah, that's what happens when you have kids and a family and lots of people with opinions. I can say that. I don't know why. I just feel like doing a few lines just for the fun of it. Okay, so I will do that. And now what I want to do, what I thought of doing, is using my Stabilo pencils and make some circles on top of this. So let's do this. And hopefully you can hear me and not just the yelling in the background. Teenagers arguing about life and the meaning of it. And always, for a lot of the times, for stuff that's not all that important and great and tomorrow morning they won't remember what the hell they were arguing about. But okay, so now I think I want to stay in those type of colors, but I'm going to do some circles. Yes. Okay, and then that. Ay, ay, ay. They're really going at it this afternoon. I don't know why it was quiet in my house. I swear it was really quiet, and then I turn on the camera, and as soon as I do, they seem to realize that we should be making noise and we should be yelling. Okay, so that, and now I've gotten a smaller brush just because I want to activate the Stabilo pencils, because those work just the same way as the you know, the thinner ones that look more like watercolor pens or pencils. They look exactly the same. It's exactly the same, except that one is like this and the other one is much more chunky, if you can tell. So yeah, I really love those, and I don't play often with them, so I figured, why not? Why not? I want to use up my stuff more often, so why not? Whoa! I thought I was going into my water bucket, and I ended up going into my Stabilo case. Okay, I can imagine that you guys were laughing. It's okay, I would have too. I would have been laughing as well. Okay, so I think I really like this. Now, let's try it off and figure out if I want to add anything else. Do I want to put some stamping? I don't want to put too many thicker layers of things, just because this is a magazine journal, and it can get thick pretty fast, pretty bulky pretty fast, and so I really want to be able to kind of close it off eventually. And so that's why I'm thinking that I don't want to have too many layers that gets it too high. And I kind of like that there's some white space. What I'm thinking, and I've seen Beautiful Creative do this, is to add some pencil mark. And I think I want to do that. Whoa, I went through the gesso. Okay, so kind of like this messy look. This is something totally new to me. I've never done that. So experimenting, and I mean, that's the whole point of doing this, is to experiment and do things differently. Not always the same old, same old. that off. Okay, so now got my little lady. It's gonna be like this. And then I've got the sentiment here that I can put all the way down. So like this, and like this. Never say oops. Always say ah, interesting. So I think that occupies that side of the page well. Now the question is, do I want to put anything else on top here? And I'm not sure that I really do, because it's kind of busy. Well, busy and not busy at the same time, because there is white space, and it is not, it's in your face, but not that much. I don't know how to explain it, but I understand myself. So one thing that I don't use a lot of, and I have a lot of, is lace, and I thought that could be fun to just put some sort of little border here, and it's gonna overhang, but that could be cute. So let's do that first. Ay. There's days where, yeah, that's when I'm anxious to be more quiet and alone, because it just gets to be too much. Too much, because I mean, you can hear the sound. Everybody's yelling so much. It's like insane. So yeah, it's ay. Okay, so it doesn't work with the glue, so I'm gonna put the Suquan tape, and hopefully that will work. If I can get it to stick. I don't want to put too much, because sometimes it goes, you can still feel the stickiness under the under the lace. Ay. Having a blank. How bad is it? Like this. So, like that. Okay, so that's this, and I think I'm gonna put her here, and I'm gonna put her here with this. Yeah, when creating like this should be just fun and relaxing. But when you hear your kids arguing, it's not so relaxing anymore. Anyway, so I thought maybe I could put some washi tape underneath the words, and that would be sufficient to frame the words. Just trying to figure out which washi I want to use on this. I wanted something dark, or dark enough. So maybe something like this. Like that. Kind of like that. And it's different. So that's a good thing. It's different than my usual just putting, you know, whatever paper underneath. And it's using my washi, which I love. I'm getting to use it. And on top of it, now that I've put it by color, it makes it so much easier to actually use it up. I love it. Love it. So, and I ended up messing my fingers like big time. Look at this, guys. I mean, I've got color all over. All over. So. Yeah, that's why your dad was telling you to shut up. Ah. So now you've heard my kids, but now that one is coming downstairs, this should be more quiet. But then I'm just finishing off my page, so. Anyway, here is the page. So hope you go and check out the beautiful images from the East Wind. She has an Etsy store and just beautiful, beautiful images. So much fun to use. And just, yeah, just go for it. Yeah. Bye, everyone.